let's talk about a forward roll. When we're talking about a roll, this is right on par with those simple falls. It looks a little more complicated, but sometimes a roll is preferable to a break fall. And the first thing we want to know is that we're going to shape ourselves into a ball. You need to curl up into a ball. You need to take the corners, any and all corners off of your body, and that's by shaping yourself into a ball. So think like a ball, like a sphere. Your chin is tucked, your tongue is in the mouth. Same rules apply. We're not going to roll over our head or our neck. Those are never going to touch the ground in a good roll. You're going to roll over your shoulder. You're going to go from, say, your left shoulder to your right hip. And if I'm rolling this way toward you right now, I'm going to be angled a little bit this way. So I can go shoulder to opposite hip. The simple way to start learning it is to go down like this. Just like that. I'm going to tuck this all the way to the ground, tuck my head under. Shoulder to hip. Notice the leg position. This is on the sole, this is on the side of the leg. The foot that's on the sole is out in front. This foot's behind it. If I roll over my left shoulder, I'll be coming up on my left foot. This will be more important as you practice longer so you can come up to your feet right out of a roll. Like this here. Right? You'd want to come roll right up to your feet. Okay, so shoulder to opposite hip. I went from left shoulder to right hip. My head, my neck, I'm not rolling over them. They're not touching the ground. Now, as you practice this longer, you're going to start going over your arm. You're going to bend your arm in an arc, and you're going to roll right over this outer edge of it. Arm, shoulder to opposite hip. You'll notice I'm starting up from on one foot now, down on one knee, up on one foot. So it'll be here. This hand is either a fist on the ground or open like this. You're going to use that to support yourself going over this way. Just like this. So shoulder to opposite hip. From the side, it would be here. Curling up in a ball. Eventually, you'll do it then from standing like this. Eventually jumping into it like this. And eventually you'll work up to diving rolls without the arm, just merging with the ground. But please start out like this. Shoulder to opposite hip. A backward roll is exactly the opposite. Hip to shoulder. A backward roll is just a forward roll played backward, right? Played in reverse. So if I do my forward roll, what I'm going to do, bring this foot over. Hip to opposite shoulder. See that? Again. Like this here. Now, why would you use a roll instead of a fall? It all depends on the situation. Sometimes one will work better than the other. It could be that I'm pushed from behind, and there's a limited amount, push from the front, and I know there's a limited amount of space behind me, right? And I only have room to do a break fall this way, where I might really want to do a break fall into a backward roll to get away from that attacker, right? It's all going to depend on the situation. Another one might be I'm pushed from behind. A roll takes me further away from the attacker and up to my feet. But again, you want to be able to do either falls, rolls, forward, backward, tongue in the mouth, chin tucked. Don't hit your head or neck. Don't roll over your head or neck. Smack the ground, exhale throughout. So that's an introduction to falls and rolls. Practice your affirmations. I'm enough. I am lovable. I am capable. I love myself. I hope you're having a wonderful day.